Welcome back to RAFFLE by AD, aka ADTV. In this video, I got invited to an event by my brother Sophonie, which I'm gonna pretty much interview here in a second. But I came to support him, and all I knew about this event was that it's an event about financial literacy. What does that mean to you? I don't know. What does that mean to me? I really don't know, but I hope that in this video, I'm going to learn what it is. I'm going to share to you guys so that you can know what it is as well. Without further ado, please like, subscribe, share the video, comment down below. What is financial literacy mean to you? If you don't know what it is, you're gonna learn that in this video as I'm going to interview my brother, and we're also gonna quickly watch what the event is all about. The leaders and all them, they're gonna tell us what financial literacy is and how we can quickly get connected to such professionals. First and foremost, please tell us your name, man.
Hey, my name is Sophonie Dusabe.
Yes, sir.
I live in the Milwaukee area, the one area, Metro. I have a master's degree in MBA with accounting universities. And I also a licensed financial professional outside of that.
We're at this event. Can you quickly tell us what this event is all about?
This event was more to educate our community, especially Africans. But again, it's not limited to only Africans. It's only, but we're kind of more concentrated on Africans because there is a lot of information that we don't know.
Yes. So, can you tell me quickly why is that important to you? Why do you want other Africans in the community to pretty much know about this? This opportunity.
Good question. Good question. Here's one reason. The one reason we've been here for over 15, 19, almost 100
Almost 20 years.
Almost 20 years.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it's not because we don't work. We do work, but what we send money is it's not pretty much okay because we are in the same place we were 15 years ago. In terms of critical illness or chronic illness, even life insurance itself, we lose a lot of money, a lot of opportunity because once somebody, a family in our community gets critical ill, or gets their chronic illness, or even in terms of death, we lose a lot of opportunity we could be utilizing because we depending on the fellow Africans, fellow social, a lot. So this opportunity, this business, we are educating people to know what the opportunity, the possibility. For example, so for someone who has a policy of $250,000, right? They can get up to $25,000 in terms of if somebody in the family died.
Right.
So that money can go towards funeral services, can go towards funeral expenses. So then we don't depend. We don't always depend on
other people. Correct.
We don't always depend on low family pensions.
Correct.
We don't always depend on somebody's income. You depend on yourself. Of course, imagine this: you're dying for free. You're sort of dying for money in the pocket.
Right.
Yeah. Of course, you're not, once you're dead, but you're not going to get that money, but you have a family that you're leaving behind.
For the people who are interested in this business, how can they contact you and get connected to you so that they can get involved in this type of business? Because there's a lot of businesses you just mentioned. So how can people contact you?
We sell index universal accounts.
Right.
This account has all those benefits I kind of talked about earlier. So we are associated with a company called WFG. This WFG is a company, our parent company, pretty much because we're providing product to individuals, we're selling their products.
Insurance
products.
Yes.
That's what we're able to get compensated with it.
Right. So how can people contact you? What's your phone number? Do you have a website? Do you have an email that if somebody is interested, somebody who's watching, how can they contact you so they can get connected with you?
Yeah, so my phone number, we're gonna put on the chat.
And the bottom, yeah.
And so then we can benefit. You can contact me anytime you want. If you have a job that will stress you out for a long time, you will for sure not get anywhere.
Right.
This is an opportunity for you to start earning your own money. Instead of depending on somebody's company.
Yes, sir. That's somebody, man. Thank you so much.
For sure.
You heard what you heard and you liked it. Please get in contact with Sophonie Dusabe. He's a licensed professional. He will get you right. Thank you.
For sure.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
You know, sometimes we tell people about this information, and some people, especially Christians, they'll say, no, God forbid. God forbid is not a strategy. She was a woman of faith. She prayed through it all, but she still went home. But she had coverage. Today, my question to you is, do you have coverage? Should anything happen to you? Don't say, God forbid. I remember just so recently, I shared this information with a friend of mine when I just got introduced into this platform. And she got coverage, but when she went to talk to her husband, who was not on the call, he refused and he said that is a scam. He was very negative about everything. And she almost cancelled the policy that she got. I sat with her on Zoom like 3 different times. Several times she wanted to cancel. The only reason she kept it was because she trusted me as a friend. We grew up together. Now, the husband is in his 40s. He was a nurse working back to back. 1.5 weeks ago, the previous Tuesday, no, actually last week on Tuesday, I got a call from her older sister. We prayed together. And she told me, let's pray for my sister's husband. He just suffered a stroke. He's in his 40s, suffered a stroke. We began to pray. We're believers. We prayed and prayed and prayed. By Saturday, the doctor said we had 48 hours. We were on a 24-hour prayer clock, non-stop. Sunday, he passed away. Sunday, he passed away. Had no coverage.
I just want to thank every one of you for making it here today, for now, because I know that all of us have a very, very busy schedule, but you left everything that you were doing behind. Somebody invited you here, and you made that effort, and you are here. I just want you to have an open mind. We made a lot of effort to make sure that we're here today. So if you are here, you're blessed. For those who don't know me, I'm going to come up here and also share my story again. My name is Lylian Apono. I reside in Texas. And we came all the way from Texas, right, from different states to empower this state, to elevate this state. We have a lot of these events in different states. Every time I have an event like this in a state, the next time I go there, this hall is small. The next time we come to this hall, maybe it's going to be a different location. It's going to be small because I know how far we're going. So I just want to welcome you again. And the reason why some people are not here, right, is the same reason why they're here. You know why they're not here? They're not here because their hands are full, correct? They're not here because their hands are full. Their hands were full 5 years ago. Their hands were full 2 years ago, right? Their hands are still full today, right? And their hands are still going to be full 2 years from now. So the reason why you're here is to help loosen your hands so your hands are not full. So I want to encourage you, okay? So you are already blessed by showing up here. So please pay attention because the world is changing. A lot is changing. You cannot remain at the same position. You also have to change. You cannot change at your comfort zone. You have to be exposed, right? So financial education is very transformative. You know, if you study the life for the sake of a butterfly, right? A butterfly is always a caterpillar for a long time. Is that true? Yes. So a butterfly doesn't know it can fly when it's a caterpillar. When the butterfly is a caterpillar, it just mold the soil and move around there. There's no, it can't go far, right? But the moment the butterfly transforms itself to become a butterfly, it flies non-stop, correct? So financial education is very transformative. Many people are stuck where they are because they don't understand the American system. There's a lot happening here. So I believe that you being here today, you open your mind up and you learn financial education. You're going to transform your life just like how a butterfly transforms his life from being a caterpillar to a butterfly. And then one day you wake up in the morning, you see yourself making 50,000 every single month, and you begin to ask yourself if this is actually true. It's going to happen to many of you because it has happened to many of us already. So thank you so much. Have an open mind. This is going to be an amazing event.
So when I started on this journey, I started with 4 young kids. They're right here in the corner over there, but at the back. But I wanted more for my children, my family, and my community in terms of time, more freedom, and more choices. So that was the quest for me to start on this journey. And I did a lot of things. You know how we start by doing a lot of things. I'm very sure you have done some other things and you still have a lot that you're doing. But what are we doing? We are looking for that. More time, more freedom, and more choices. But do we really get them? That's the question, right? So I did those other things. You're seeing me, I was a sew, I used to sew. I don't know if there's somebody who has sewn before. I changed from that, I started weaving. It didn't work out until I got to this opportunity through my sister. She was sitting here, she's outside. She introduced me to this opportunity a year ago. What did I do? People, we all hear a lot of stories today, but the main thing is you to make a choice, right? To make a choice and make a decision. So I did that, right? I learned how money works, and everything changed for me. Why? Because I took the decision, I made a decision and protected my family. Remember, I was looking for more for my family, protection first. First of all, protection. So I protected my family and myself. You see, those are my accounts, and those are some of the benefits on these accounts. You will hear a lot of these stories today, but again, it's up to you to make a choice. But this information that she shared with me was too good to be true, and actually too good to keep to myself. I thought I would be selfish if I kept it to myself. And I started sharing it with the whole community. I shared it with my people around me, my friends, my neighbors. Let me tell you something. When you share this information with other people, it's a double-edged sword, right? So when you do that, we make money because we are sharing this information with other people. We are helping to rescue them. We are helping to protect their families. We are touching families financially. We're helping them protect what matters most to them. And that's what I did. I want you to imagine a full mom, a full stay-home mom, making, I don't know if you can see the numbers right there, and I just got started and I'm still going. This is me very new here, right? So, because when you come here, you help to elevate other people, right? You see those pictures there? Those are people I'm elevating. Those are people I'm coaching. Those are people that I'm holding their hands. Now, my question is, whose hands are you holding today to the top? Right? Think about that. Who are you helping to raise from the ground, taking them all the way to the top? Right? That's what we do here. Those are some of the leaders on my team that I'm mentoring, that I'm coaching. I'm giving back to the community because somebody held my hand, right? That's what I'm doing back to them. Now, let me share with you the painful reality we face today, right? Look at that. One income is no longer enough for us. They will talk about this today. You will hear more of this today, right? Now, even 2 jobs cannot secure our future. Some of us are doing 3, 4, 1. I don't think there's anybody who's doing 1 job. But even 2, 3, 4, they're not enough, right? We are struggling. But for how long? Madam Lylian talked about it, but for how long are we going to do this? Now, you look at financial stress. All the problems we have in our communities or in families is because of financial stress. But what is the solution? We have the solution, right? As mothers, as fathers, as parents, we raise our children. We raise them the good way. We give them everything good that we are supposed to give them. But we don't give them financial knowledge because we don't have it ourselves. We give them what we have, right? We give them what we have. Financial education, financial knowledge is never taught, right? Because we don't have it. So if you don't give it to children today, they will not be able to pass that to their own children. And then, you know, the next generation, the cycle will continue. But we are here to fix that. That's what we do, right? That's what we do. We are here to fix that. Now, we have a solution. We have a solution. I want you to go back to the person who made it possible for you to be here this morning and ask them. Make it a point to go back to them and ask them. I'm not going to go through that, but go sit with them, ask them how you can get started today. I told you this opportunity is a double-edged sword. You can do two things at a time, which is amazing. I love it, right? Now, I'm going to leave you with this. The decisions you make today will determine the stories you will tell tomorrow. Think about all the decisions you have made before and the decisions you're doing today. What stories are you going to tell tomorrow? Think about that and think about the decisions you're making today. Are you going to die looking like those decisions? Are you going to be happy or you will die sad? I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much.
So my name is Mulbah Wuokolo. I'm a licensed financial professional. If you see on the book, senior financial broker. My background is actually in nursing. I do have a bachelor's degree in nursing. And I'm going to tell you the journey from healthcare to wealthcare. Now, healthcare is where we work for money, and wealthcare is where money works for us. Do we have any librarian in the house? Yes! This is amazing. I'm born and raised in Liberia, West Africa. Beautiful country. My journey started in 2016 when I first arrived in the United States. As many in the house, you came on a silver platform, but I came as an international student. Do we have any international student in the house? Or anybody who came here as an international student? I mean, the journey is always the same. Now, as we know, as an international student, you cannot work. If you want to do that, you got to work from on campus. And we know car insurance, gas to go to school were tough. How to do hustle. The first thing I did that many of us we started with was to go to CNA school. Because they told me, hey, when you become a CNA, the journey is going to be smooth because you have more opportunity. But little did I know, I forgot to know my status at the time. Because as an international student, he cannot work outside campus. So I took the fit, went to CNA school, but guess what? When I graduated, I was denied to take the board exam. Because somebody told me, if you take the board exam, you're going to work outside campus. But we don't want you to work outside campus. So imagine saving $575 to go to CNA school those days. It was a lot of money. I'm going to recommend an Uber. Like most of us in the house today. When you try this, it don't work. Somebody going to tell you, oh, do this one. Now, this is my story. Imagine this guy looking over here. I don't know if you guys really understand the picture. This guy couldn't even take me to school on time. How am I going to use it to do Uber? Now, what I mean by that is that, I was suffering from what I call overheating. So that means if a distance that need to take me to school, that's 2-minute distance, it's going to take me 30-minute distance. 30 minutes to get there. Because why? Every 2 minutes, I gotta wait for maybe 10 minutes for the engine to cool. So now thinking about Uber, that means I was completely out. And now I got a favor from a friend who got me a brand new car. After 2 months, I had a serious accident. This accident almost got me crippled. But thank God, this is America. Now, weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. Now, the hustle didn't stop. Because, sometimes people tell me, oh, I've tried everything, I'm tired. Guess what? You only feel when you stop trying. I know most of us in the house, we didn't want to come here because why? We had started some stuff, it didn't work. So we didn't want to come. But guess what? Today is your turn around. Because this is going to be the blockbuster. Now the side hustle continues. I did skip for it. It didn't work. I did housekeeping. Now I began mobile Bible. What do we mean by that? All my friends that I knew, I got to make sure to give them a haircut on the weekend, whether your hair is growing or not. Because I need $15 to buy gas for my car. So those days my friends would be like, you know what, just let me know if you need gas. I'll send the gas money, and then next weekend call my hair not growing. Right? Now commit your word to the Lord and your plan will succeed. At the time I was going to school as a nursing student, it was tough. I graduated, I was so excited. I thought I have made it up. But guess what? There's something they call the untold story in nursing. Nobody's going to tell you, you're going to see for yourself. Because if I tell you that, hey, the journey you are on is not going to make it for you, so this guy's fooling me. That's why when you tell me you're a nursing student, I say, hey, I'm excited for you, go there and see for yourself. There's a brand out, limited financial growth, work-life imbalance. You don't have time to spend for your family. Another thing is the stress. If you don't find a way to make money while you're asleep, you work for money until you die. When COVID came, I was one of the victims. One of the first black nurses to come down with COVID. I thought I was so good. I'm like, what? With all the struggles, now it's going to end this way? They said, when life gives you 100 reasons to break down and cry, show life that you have 1,000,000 reasons to smile. Now, how my life changed? How did I transition from poverty to prosperity? Now, I will tell you for sure, you can believe it or not. In my career as a nurse, I make $51,000 a year. But today, $265,000. Here's what happened. You have to surround yourself with people who want to take it to the next level. These are the community of people. These are my champions. Is the leverage in the house? Yeah! Now, see, many are the plan in the present heart, but it is the Lord purpose that prevails. It is for Him who gave you the power to create work. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Anybody from Burundi here? Woo! Niger in the house? Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna share my story and hope it's gonna inspire someone. So I came from healthcare to wealthcare as well, just like Mulbah, right? You know, when you come to America, the first thing they tell you, if you want to make money, you go into nursing, right? So I came to America. Most of you here came as students, or you came because you want lottery, green card, but I came here as a refugee. Do we have any refugee in the house? Yeah, a lot, right? So I came in 2004 as a refugee. I was very young when I came here. You know, my first job, I worked as a housekeeping, right? You guys know the humble beginnings, right? So when I did housekeeping, you know, my starting point was to go learn how to speak English. I spoke no English, right? So I learned how to speak English, and a friend of mine told me, you know what, you need to go back to school and get a degree. So I went back, I became a nurse, I received my bachelor degree in nursing, and then it didn't cut it. I was broke, I was living paycheck to paycheck. You guys can relate. Then I went back to do my graduate school, to grad school, and then I became a family nurse practitioner. I prescribed medication, and it didn't cut it. I was making little money, right? And then I went back again. You know what we do? We add up degrees and degrees and degrees hoping to make money, right? But guess what? It doesn't work like that in America. Now, do you think I received the American dream I was looking for? Can you guess? No. What I found out is that my student loan was piling up, and I was getting myself into so much debt. Now, all that I did in search of the American dream, I realized that the American dream, right, is not in a salary. Actually, a salary is the drug you are given to do what? to forget about your dreams. Why? Because you are doing 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4 jobs, right? So the American dream is not about having stuff, guys. You know, most of us mistaken the American dream by the house you are having, by the nice car you are driving. Those are liabilities. They're not American dream. The American dream is the freedom that comes with what you're doing. So the American dream is still alive, but you can't do it as an employee. That is just simple. It's not gonna happen. Then guess what? So I found myself in American nightmare. That's how much I used to make as a nurse practitioner, $3,800 every 2 weeks. Now, mind you, I live in California, right? How was I surviving? I don't even know. I was making $140,000 a year. But, you know, WFG found me just like you are here today. Is gonna find you. And I wanna tell you that your life is going to change. So, during pandemic, I was laid off, of course, I had no job. And then somebody reached out to me on Facebook, said, hey, there's an opportunity I would like to introduce to you. I said, really? I'm looking for something. Can we get on the Zoom right now? We got on the Zoom. I recruited myself. As they sign me up right now. Now, I signed up, that's how I started. I did not ask for any question, I just said sign me up. So if you are here today, don't ask for no question, just sign up. Because your American dream is coming. Guess what? Before, I always say, mission before commission. I protected myself because I know how important it is. So after protecting myself, I started to help my community. Now the first year in the business, that was spare time, by the way. I went back to work, I guess because we are addicted to jobs. I made $91,000. That is spare time. Now, after that, I realized that I had doubled my monthly income. So I went and I fired my boss. I wrote a letter, I said, listen, I'm firing you right now. And she said, what are you talking about? I said, tomorrow I'm not coming to the clinic. You better be here and see your patient who are on the schedule. I was like, I'm done. And I was done. But let me tell you, because of that, right, a lot of things have happened. Look at my first month in the business full time. I made $41,000. Now, can you compare $41,000 with $3,800? Again, now it kept getting better and better and better. Second year in the business, I made $200,000. Third year, I went up to $300,000. Now, you tell me, can your income go up by $100,000 every year? Can it? It can't. So here we're compounding our money, and we're also compounding our income. So third year, I went to $300,000. Now fourth year, $400,000. Right now, we are about to get to $700,000 in income. Every year. This is me, a refugee girl who grew up in a refugee camp, here standing in front of you, helping my community and also helping myself. It only happens here where in WFG. I can't by myself. But guess what? I'm also building leaders because I can't get to where I need to get. For today, this is my team. Those amazing leaders have built. We can see we are very diverse. We have Togo, we have Nigeria, we have Rwanda, we have Uganda. We have everyone. In Liberia, of course, Solo is there, right? So we are going, you know, I can't reach everywhere. That's why we need more boots on the ground to go help our communities. Why? We have been left behind for so long. It's about time we sit on the tables and not just grab the crumbs from master's table. Who can agree with me? Are you gonna sit on those tables? So my team and I have been able to get paid $2.4 million. I am running a business of $2.4 million. How could I have done that as a refugee? Just tell me. So I'm here, you are in the right place. You know, join us in this journey. Let's go change our communities. All of you here, soon you will have a story to share. So your journey starts with one simple step. Take action, right? Guess what? I'm done, thank you. We are gonna recognize, right, amazing people who have been going above and beyond, helping our communities, taking this financial literacy from door to door, from state to state, from house to house, getting all the notes, but we are still here helping people in our community. So if you're SMD and above, please come on the stage. We're going to recognize amazing people who are taking the financial gospel to the community. So please, DJ, hit the music. Let's go. All right, so this is very important, right? This is very important. Here we recognize the work of people who are out on the field working, and that's why we're gonna recognize them. Maybe we can do, maybe some of you said it. All right, okay. All right, so we are about to show you how much people make a month. Remember, you heard people say that we are making annual income into monthly income. Yes, it does happen, and it happens only here in WFG. So, who are those people who are making $5,000 and above? That's how much I used to make as a nurse practitioner, by the way. We have Leonard Boynet. Come to the stage if you are here. Come to the stage. Pastor Anthony, come to the stage. Sophonie, come to the stage. Your salary will be about $70,000 a year. That's what I was making as a nurse with my BSN. But guess what? Here, it's monthly. Let's see what we have in this category. Who earns $7,000 a month? All right, let's go. Now, let's go. Who makes, guys, it jumped from 70 to 150,000 months. Yes, this is not a scam, guys. If you have been scammed, this is real. This is real. Let's see what we have here. Quadruple or triple, I'm not sure. But let's see. What is next category? Who makes 400? You guys to give another round of applause for the amazing people that work with this show. It's not just about money. I don't want you guys to think about money. Think about how many families have been impacted. For us to make this money, think about how many families have been impacted. And I want you to imagine 20 years from today, 10 years from today, you are going to be seeing our names where? On the building, just like the Trumps, just like the Rockefeller. Who can agree with me? All right, so this is your chance. If you are here, you are hungry, you know what to do. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Good morning. Are you happy this morning?
Yes.
Okay. Stay happy, okay? It's a little bit cold in here, but I hope everybody is excited and feeling blessed this morning. My name is Miss Leticiah Chepkwony, and I am a licensed financial professional. It's such an honor to be in Iowa this morning. We came all the way from Texas, but this is home to me because this is where it all began. About 13 years ago, when I first came here as an international student, and I came to Iowa. I lived in West Des Moines, and coming back here this time around, a lot of nostalgic memories. So I am so happy. This is just not another event, but I really do feel like I just came back home. So thank you so much for having us. So I want to talk a little bit about my story, but I'm not going to dwell so much on that. I am a first-generation immigrant from Kenya. Do we have any Kenyans in the house? There should be more than that. Any East Africans? Do we have everybody from Des Moines? All right, I want to talk a little bit about, not so much about my story, but why it is that we're here and our mission. As a licensed financial professional, you know, one of the things that I struggled with coming here, I came for the American dream. I just wanted to come here and make a better living for myself. And I did everything I possibly could. Starting school from all the way from LPN, RN, Marshalltown Community College, Creston. Do we all know these places? That is how it started for me. And then fast forward, I worked a little bit here, not a little bit, but for about 7 years. So from nursing to financial empowerment. So I began my career as a nurse, and I was driven by passion to serve and heal people, okay? But over time, I did see that many families I cared for struggled not only with health, but with financial, not having that financial stability. And every time I looked around, when I worked in these nursing homes here in Des Moines, I worked in various nursing homes, those ones that are funded by Medicaid. I also did take care of some private clients where they used to talk about how they have some private insurance taking care of them. And I always wondered what that meant. So, but one thing I did realize is that financial stress was a silent epidemic affecting our communities. Because every 2 weeks or so, we would have somebody get sick in my Kenyan community here, and you wake up in the morning and somebody just added you to WhatsApp, somebody is sick, and we're having to come together to contribute. And then I was thinking about the patients that I was taking care of and just wondered, what is this type of financial account that they have that is able to take care of them? So after working here for a while, I did move to Texas way back in 2018. And while there, at one of my job assignments, I had the privilege of meeting Miss Lylian Apono here, that we worked together for a while just before COVID, and then parted ways. But in 2021, I decided to move back to Kenya, okay? I decided, has anybody here ever gotten to a point where a lot of things are not making sense and you just wanna break through and you're like, you know, let me take a break and go back home for a couple of years and reevaluate if I wanted to be here. I don't know if that is someone's story, but I went back to Kenya for about 8 months. I had a full job there. I wasn't gonna come back, really. But something magical happened just 2 days before I was to go home. And I met her at the store, and she invited me to a meeting just like this, but it was on Zoom. And on that Zoom, I learned a lot of financial principles that I knew that I'd been looking for all these years. Long story short, I ended up getting licensed because I asked myself, how can I go and share this? Everybody needs to know about this. So I got licensed. I got my first index account, which is really, which made a lot of sense to me because it was able to give protection to my family while ensuring that I was able to protect my money and have stability and growth. I was there for about 8 months and then eventually came back, and this has become my mission ever since. 3 months into coming back, I retired from nursing. I believe I was maybe 32 at the time. That was 4 years ago. But let me talk about our mission. Our mission that is really giving people a second chance at life, the true American dream that we all are looking for. Because when we empower individuals through financial education and opportunity, we create pathways to entrepreneurship and financial independence to all. And therefore, by doing that, we're able to build stronger and more connected and financially resilient communities. Am I talking to someone? Do we all want that for ourselves, right? So making financial literacy accessible to everyone, irregardless of the background, is why we're here in Des Moines today. Because we believe that everybody deserves to learn this information so they can know the options that they have. These are some of the statistics today about financial literacy. There is only 38% of Black adults in the US that can answer basic financial questions correctly. For example, compound interest and simple interest. Only 38% of us in our communities can even explain the difference. So, and among African immigrants, those with limited English scored about 12 out of 20 on financial literacy tests. That tells you that there's still a lot of work to be done. And nearly 44% of Black immigrant households earn under $40,000 a year. You just saw people walk across the state making $40,000 in a month, right? That can be possible for you, and this right here is gonna be the solution. This right here is a calling, and I do hope that you take action so your story can also change. There is over 50% report, 50% of them report struggling to pay for basic necessities like food, rent, and healthcare. That was my life just 4 years ago. Working 2 full-time jobs and still broke and paying a lot in taxes and not understanding what was going on. And all of that was solved because I said yes to financial empowerment. And I do hope that today is gonna be that day for you. And this is why what we do matters. Financial literacy leads to cycles of stress, debt, and limited opportunity. When people are constantly working, they're gonna end up getting sick and get all these critical and chronic illnesses. Families that are financially informed can make better decisions. Do you agree? Yeah. Are you gonna make better decisions today? Yes. Because that's what we have to do. So by addressing these gaps, we're not just improving finances, but we are transforming lives. And that's what it's all about. We're not here to impress upon anyone by talking about how much we're making, but if you saw all of that, that is an indication of the impact that we're creating, the families that we're helping in our communities. So we're here to serve our communities because let me tell you something, nobody's gonna do it for us. It's not gonna take somebody from up there to come down and try and show you these things. That is why we have, I always tell people, for at least once in your lifetime, you'll have to trust blindly. At least for once in your lifetime, you will have to trust somebody. You will have to trust a stranger. Because you know what? Strangers are the ones actually that change your lives. When you have an open mind, I can tell you that the people that have had the most impact in my life are people I didn't know before. People like Miss Lylian Apono right here, I never knew her. I never knew her. I have lots of friends and family and people from my own community here who are always very, very suspicious, even when you're trying to help them. Has anybody ever experienced that? It happens all the time. So you have to be open because the people that are going to change your life, let me tell you, it's not going to come from your family and friends. It's going to come from having an open mind to listen to other people and to learn from other people, people with a common vision. And I know that the majority of us speaking here today are strangers to you. So let me tell you, you better listen to us. You better listen to us. So because to educate families on financial wellness, security, and legacy building, that's what we are all about. And to empower others to become leaders and agents of change, you have to be that person. If you want to see any change in your community, it starts with you. And we are also here to bridge the gap between financial literacy and real-time transformation. So I do hope that you're gonna take action today, because this is what we do, offering workshops. Nobody here paid anything to be here, but we're offering our times, took flights all the way just because of the love of our community, mentoring new people that have an open mindset to be able to own something. You know, the natural structures of this country have been built to support and to give an advantage to business owners. So if you're not a business owner, this is a good place to start, and we're gonna support you. So we're partnering with families to create customized financial strategies to be able to give you a better future. And then also, when we do this, we give back a lot to our communities back home and here through charitable initiatives and community outreach. So I'm here to tell you that you're definitely in the right place. Thank you so much for listening to me. Let's all focus on the bigger picture and take action today.
All right, so what we do, we don't do it by ourselves. We partner with top-rated companies that have been here for over 100 years, companies that are legit top-rated companies. Those are companies that we partner with to do what we do. And today we have one of the companies represented here. If you're wondering, I know some of you guys are wondering and looking at the money these people are making, and you're like, where do you guys get all that money? The companies that we partner with are the ones that pay us. Our clients don't pay us. We offer our services to our clients for free at no charge, but the companies that we work and partner with are the ones that pay us. So ladies and gentlemen, yeah, those are some of the companies that we work with. Pacific Life, Prudential, Transamerica, all those companies, all of them, you've seen all of them, those companies. Those are companies that we work and partner with. And today we are so blessed to have one of our major companies, Transamerica, represented here, and we're going to be here. Welcome.
Hello and thank you everybody. My name is Jon Paulus. I'm the Regional Vice President of Transamerica. I'm very excited to be up here in front of you. Sorry there's a little feedback there. But, you know, given the holiday season, it's pretty exciting for me. I'll take you down. Exciting for me because I have my family back home, my 2 kids. So I have a 18-year-old son and I have a 16-year-old daughter. And, oh, right here they are. So actually, these are my $1 million babies. Right? It sounds really cool. If you don't know what that term is, ask whoever brought you here today. You can make your children millionaires for about $5 a day. $5 a day, they can become millionaires. Absolutely incredible. But you have to start early, right? Start early. And make your children. I'm so proud of these kids. Actually, my son, so he came home last night. We're sitting there talking. He's like, hey, what am I going to do over Christmas break? You know, for a job. I said, well, you know what you can do? You can sell insurance. But you got a pretty good connection here. And me, I want to help you. But he's a smart kid. And he's been learning. He's been selling investment. And he's studying over this break. He's studying for his insurance exam. So I really couldn't be prouder of this kid. And then you got my daughter, who's an absolute monster when it comes to volleyball. She's awesome. State championship, national championship. She does really, really well. So I just want to share my family with you guys because of the holiday season. This is my contact information. I heard everybody coming up here on the stage and asking, where are you from? Guess what? I'm from Iowa. Born and raised in Iowa. I've been here my whole life, right down the road. I live in Cedar Rapids now, so I'm here to support you. You guys don't have to do this industry alone. You was brought here by some wonderful people. And I started in this industry about 20 years, more than 20 years ago, right? And you know why I got started in this industry? There's a little feedback here. You know why I got started in this industry? Because somebody told me, or actually I went and I read an article. And that article said the financial services industry makes more millionaires than any other industry in the market. I was working 2 jobs at the time. 2 jobs. And I read that. I'm no dummy, so I'm like, I'm going to get into the financial services industry, right? So I did it, that's right. I started studying for my test, I passed my test and got into this industry 20 years ago. And trust me, it's made every single one of my dreams come true. And if you guys don't miss this opportunity, you're calling, right? Don't miss this opportunity. Now is the time to get in this industry. It is better today than it has ever been. And guess what? I was curious. I'm like, gosh, I wonder if the insurance industry is still making more millionaires than any other industry. Financial service, I wonder if they are. So I Googled it, and guess what? Abraham, they are. Dude, the financial services industry is still making more money. In fact, they're making billionaires today. Billionaires. So what a great time to get into this market. So a little bit about me, regional vice president, but I have a great team. I got Spencer Kirk, who pushes the cases through new business. This is your team. Spencer's right in the back, so wave at. Say hi, Spencer. I also have Drew Hatfield. I have the whole case management team. We have a whole national sales desk. So tons of support for you guys to make sure you're successful in this business. But when it comes to Transamerica, we're #1 in a lot of areas. Let me tell you about it. Our FFIUL product is the #1 sold product in the marketplace. #1. You know why it's #1? Because we have one of the best indexes in the industry. We have living benefits where you can actually concentrate on becoming better. You don't have to worry about how you're going to pay your bills, right? Because Transamerica is going to give you a check. And you can use that check and you don't have to go out and work because you can just concentrate on getting better. It's fantastic. And we have long-term care. But if you look at some of the accolades, Forbes magazine, we have the most accurate illustrations in the business. What that means is under-promise and over-deliver. If you're wondering about how many clients we've helped over the years, we paid out $62.8 billion worth of claims. Billion with a B. That's a big number. This year, we've put almost $40 billion worth of insurance in force. And that you have, right? Winston, you guys have done that. $40 billion worth of insurance in force. So you're helping a lot of clients. But it's all about that middle market, you guys. The middle market is an underserved market. People just aren't helping them. But that's why we're here, right? We're here to do this together. You have 68 million families that aren't being protected. That's our cause. Let's reach out and help those people. And we'll do it together. Because WFG serves the middle market. Transamerica makes the products to serve that middle market. So we're going to do this together, you guys. So when we asked our clients, when we asked our agents, hey, what do you want? What can we do a little bit better? They said, hey, we want our applications a little bit faster. We want simplified and preferred underwriting, right? We want a little bit of flexibility. Well, guess what? We just launched a brand new product, the FFIUL Express, that brings all of that. You can now do an application in under 15 minutes for the right customer. So it's an exciting time, and it's what clients want. Here's, if you want to take a little screenshot, I'm not going to go through all this, but just know you get up to $500,000. But this is a great screen to take a screenshot from. And if you want any more information, there's a QR code up on the screen. Just take a picture of that QR code and it'll pull up a bunch of information for you on this new product. It's the same great product that we always had, the FFIUL2, that's #1 in the marketplace. You can just get it a lot faster now, a lot easier. And I want to talk a little bit about this product because it is this balanced on-cap index. People don't like to lose money. You know, that's the thing. I don't want to lose any money. Well, we got a floor, so you can't lose money. You're always going to get a positive rate of return. And if we look at that positive rate of return, you see that 10.87% up there, you guys? That's what it's done over the last 20 years. So that money grows tax deferred, and you can take it out tax free. That's huge. Tax deferred growth, tax free withdrawals. Plus get 10.87%, and being on cap. What a great opportunity. We have a lot of products at Transamerica. We have IULs. We actually have an IUL that's just for cash value accumulation, so definitely check that out. We have final expense products where you can get up to $50,000. But just remember, you have an incredible team here that's helping you, support you through this business. So There's no better time than today. Let's get in this industry, give it a try. You don't even have to quit your current job. Jump on in, we'll support you and help you every step of the way. So let's stand together, and I appreciate you all.
The same account is growing cash value. I never knew there's an account in America that can grow cash, that you can just take it out and use it from life insurance. Never knew that. So when I started growing money in there, guess what? You know the Thomas in the Bible? I was like the Thomas in the Bible. I didn't even believe it. So when I asked the person that helped me did this account, right? I believed him, but I was 3% in, 1 leg out. So when I asked the money in, they quickly I called the company, I called Transamerica, I said, please. They told me that if I have money in this account, I can take some out. Can I take some out? They said, you want 5,000, your account is still growing. Or you want 10,000? I said, no, I want everything plus the dot that I qualify for, so I can see with my own eyes, I can believe this. So they sent me a check of 14,800 from where? From my life insurance. When I received that check, I was even scared I was going to die. Guess what? I slept the next day, I woke up, I was still alive. I didn't die because many people think that money from life insurance is going to make you pass away. I had the money with me 1 week, I was still alive. That's the time I knew I was going to quit my job. I started telling people the simple truth in this country, because many of you don't understand this country. There's a secret in this country that many of you don't understand. From that moment, I quit my job and resigned my nursing career. When I started resigning my job, right, guess what? My parents started calling me. My family started praying for me. And because of that, I let my nursing license expire. So that nobody ever called me to go back and work as a nurse. So now you know. The same account, I went in there to take a check, another check. How much is that? 100,000. How many of you want to start small businesses and you don't have 100,000 to start your business? I was able to take 100,000 out of that account. Life insurance account is giving me 100,000. Did you know that? So the best thing you can do for your life is learn as much as you can learn, because guess what? Your job is never going to help you secure a financial what? Secure future. You know the most beautiful part of this story? They told me that I can get a license. I said, this information is too good to be true. What can I do to help people? They said, Lylian, go get a license. I was scared. I said, is it like nursing school? Because I don't want to go back to school. They said, no. It's just 1 week or 2 weeks to get a license. Guess what? I studied, I got my own license. You know, I started helping people. Look at that. This is someone that I helped. Got diagnosed with critical illness. Transamerica gave them what? 300,000. Just because you're diagnosed, you get rich. You see that? We are getting diagnosed every day and we're living in misery. Now, the second person, this was just last year. This lady came to one of my events, listened to me. And then she called me the next day. I said, Lylian, that account you're talking about, can I qualify myself for that account? I said, of course. We tried, thank God, God help her. By March of 2024, she got qualified for 1 million policy. By November, she started calling my phone, telling, I've never met this lady. It was online. And she said, that account, you told me if I get sick or critical illness, they'll give me some money. It was just November. She said, right now, it's not even 1 year. Are you sure they will give me something? I said, let me call Transamerica. That's why I brought them here so you can see them, right? I called Transamerica and we find a claim. Look at her, 600,000. All the family members have called me. I have received thank you from the family more than 50 times, thanking me for helping this person. She's doing well, but she has a check. So moving forward, you're not going to get sick in America and be poor. Critical illness, you're going to get rich, okay? Chronic illness, you're going to get rich. Terminal illness, you're going to get rich. Old age, you're going to get rich. If you pass away, you're only going to do what? Get richer. So now you know. Now, when I was helping family, I said, no, you can't help family for free. The first couple of months, I made 54,000. That's what I knew I was going to quit my job, actually. The very first part of the first year, how much is that? 500,000 part of my first year, because I was born broke in Africa. I went to elementary school without wearing shoes. So when I came here, I saw this opportunity. I told myself that I would never be broke in my life again. I took it very seriously. So you have to take it seriously. You know, as the Bible will say it, right? Ask, you shall receive. Can you go to your job right now, ask to increase your income? Can they do that? So I simply called this company and I told them that I want them to increase my income. They asked me one simple question, can you talk to people? I said, of course I can talk. I was born talking. I can do anything. I work farm in Africa, whatever it is that I can do, let me do it. They say, okay, we can talk, they'll increase your income. Guess what? My second year in the platform, I become a millionaire. So now you know what we can talk about millions. I'm not the only millionaire in this house today. I brought another millionaire in the house. So 1.8 million in one single year. I used to make 80,000 a year as a nurse. Now look at that. 100,000 in one single month. How much do you earn a year? Now, I still went back to my company, guess what? I told them that I want to build a hospital in my village. There are people in my village who don't have food to eat. They are orphans, they are widows. This platform has so much money. And I told them, say, please, I need more money because the Bible says all you have to do is what? Ask. And I'm going to keep asking. I'm going to earn 10 million a year because my mentor is making 10 million a year. Don't worry about, because people will be calling me and saying, Lylia, that money you're making like that, where do you keep it? Don't worry about where I'm keeping the money. When I make the 10 million, I will tell you where I'm keeping the money. Look at that. That's 3.4 million, right? Now, I've achieved a lot. We pay at least 25 million right now. So I'm running a team, a community of leaders that I have a budget of at least 25 million. This million is divided to us. We are spreading it just like that. So if I'm getting 3 million, where is 22 million? To all of you. All you have to do is what? Take your own share. It's up to you. It's a national cake. This platform is an ocean of money. Okay? It's an ocean of money. You have to wake up and fight for your future because nobody has interest in your future more than you. And guess what? Now, many of you, right, people look at us. You look at me, people call me the millionaire, people call me the XC, the executive. That does not matter. What matters, right, is not about the money that I make. Every day, I wake up in the morning, I look for someone else to rescue. Our people are out there suffering. They didn't come here today. Some of them didn't come why? Their hands are full. People are working day and night. And yet, after 20 years, have you saved 1 million? No. After 10 years, have you saved 500,000? No. Have you saved 100K? No. What have you been doing? Busy. You're busy, but you're not productive. So I want to be able to help so many families, and that's why I'm here. Now, a very important part of what we do, right, is giving back to the community. You know why I love this month and our team? We are giving back, right? We want this platform to touch lives. Even those people that are in the villages, that have never been to the city, want to make sure they have food to eat. They have money to go to school. They have hospital. Like my goal is right now, which I've started to be a hospital in my village, that people who are there can have healthcare for free. So this is something you can do for yourself. I am so happy that you're here to learn. And guess what? There's nothing worse than missing an opportunity like this that can what? Change your life. Take it seriously. Don't look back. Thank you so much. Be blessed. So they sent me back. Okay, listen. There's a reason why they sent me back. So I can't come back now, okay? I still have a few things to do. Everybody please come sit down, okay? We saw those who were earning a monthly income. Now, let's see who is earning, let's see how much they're earning annually. There are some of them that are just getting started. I wasn't able to recognize everybody. And just so all of you know, this is just 1/10. This is 1/10 of people that were helping, just 1/10. It's not up to 1/10. These are just a few people who are here. So I want to congratulate everyone. You're making 80,000 a year as a nurse, and you're making 150,000 a year. and you are still working as a nurse. Okay, all right. Because I don't know if you quit your nursing career like everybody else, right? You're going to hit 250K, you're going to hit 500, trust me. Do it, okay? Don't be scared. Do it. I'm telling you guys, before the end of 2026, right? We're going to have, like, in our hierarchy, we're going to have at least 5 people making at least 1 million. Going to make $1 million, okay? Claudine Blaise is going to make $1 million. All of them earning 250, 400, Leticiah, they're going to earn $1 million in a very short time. And that is why I brought one of them in the house. Yes, it works. Making at least $1 million annual income. Who do we have here? Wow. Let's see. Dr. Ruth, don't go, okay? Let's see who else we have on the list. Wow, over 3 million. Yeah. Let's see. Well, there's a big gap, right? There's a big gap. So I'm not actually very excited. That's why I'm not 3.5. Because I need many of you to start making your 1 million. So that by the time I'm 3.5 with millionaires, right? Yeah. So that's what I love. So thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. And I want to welcome the one and only newest millionaire in the house, Dr. Ruth. Please pay attention.
But this is going to be my biggest problem. It's a pyramid. It's a multi-level marketing. But you're an employee, you're already in pyramid all your life. You're in church, you're already in pyramid. You're already in multi-level marketing. Alright? Even in the family, do we have husband and wife? Is that not a multi-level marketing? We have the husband, we have the wife, and we have the children. So if we're already living in it, what is strong? That the state will license you to join the same thing you've been doing. Guys, that's what I did. Then he said, if I can join them and get a license and use the same thing I've been living my life forever, that my life will change. I know most of you are here, you're not believing it. How can I not talk to people? If you say you cannot talk to people, you have signed up to be broke for the rest of your life. No people, no money. That is why the church said invite your neighbors every single Sunday, every single Wednesday, every single Monday. Why? No money, no people, no money. There's a reason you have a phone, so you can go help others. So the only two actions you're going to take, you're going to change your mindset, you're going to be coachable, you're going to listen to people, and you will be willing to be around people. No people what? No money. That is the truth. And that is when Amazon is making money, people. Trump made money, people. And he's still making money to today. He's making money off of all of us from A to Z. Whether we like it or not. Okay? So, when I saw this, I had to put it on my PowerPoint everywhere I go because of what? So we don't get caught up with analysis paralysis. Because of this. And this is it. I retired from it. And guys, I want you to look at this. Do the comparison yourself. Do the comparison. This is no magic. It's not scooter. It's not Yahoo Yahoo. It's not get rich quick. You have to be licensed by your state. And if that is not enough to give you the credibility you need. I don't know what else to do for you. But I promise you, if you can listen to the person that brought you here today, without listening to your village people, you don't need to pray anymore. The prayer has been answered. No more prayer. The prayer has been answered. That is why we left all the way Texas in our hot weather to do what? To come to Iowa in cold weather. Because we don't want you to remain the same anymore. We're going to come back here next year. And by the time we come here, Lylian say 5. Me, I'm saying that we're going to have over 10 millionaires from Iowa by this time next year. Now, all of us are going to stand up. All of us. Can we all stand on our feet? Everybody stand on your feet. If you're sitting there, I want you to stand. All right, repeat after me. I will take action. I will not die for free. If you don't have policy and die, you're dying for free. Do you all hear me? If you don't have policy and die, you're doing what? You're dying for free. I will not be sick for free. I will not be sick for free. If you don't have the only income replacement account in America is life insurance. That is the only one. There is no other one. I'm a scholar. I don't like to be absolute, but this one I have. The only one is life insurance. If you don't have it and fall sick, you are being sick for free. You can never be in this hall today and be sick for free. Agree? I will increase my financial intelligence. Money without financial education is money soon gone, according to Robert Kiyosaki. That is why you see in our community they make 100 million. All of a sudden, Sunday strong, guess what? They are broke. It's not because they were not healthy. It's not because they were not smart. Just because what? They lack financial education. And the last one, I will make an impact. Thank you so much and enjoy your convention.
So before you do what we do, guess what? You have to get licensed. You can't talk about what we do. And if you're outside, please make your way inside. And we're almost getting done and we're going to have lunch. So if you're outside, make your way inside. All right, so before you do what we do, you have to get licensed in your state. What does that tell you? What we do is legit. Because no state is going to partner with, people who are. First of all, we run your background check. If you're criminal, unfortunately, you can't work with us. So we run your background check, then you take a license in your state. We want to recognize those who passed that license. So if you got a license, we're going to celebrate you, and we're going to give you some medallions, a present. It's a big deal. People fail that exam and didn't give up. You guys, congratulations. I know somebody who failed that exam 19 times. 19. And guess what? They are millionaire right now. So you guys deserve all the accolades. All right, DJ, music, please.
Effectively today. So we want to start with our air fryers. We have 3 to give. Beautiful air fryers to give you. 3. Take your ticket. Let me see. Who has a ticket? Okay, people are ready. I can see. Lift them up. Come on, show me. Leo, let's go. Okay. Ticket number. Are you ready? Here we go, please. Okay. We're getting there. Okay. The last 3 digits of the ticket are 8, 1, 9, 8, 19. Those are the last numbers of the ticket. Who has that? 8, have an air fryer to give you. We got another air fryer to give. Another air fryer to give. Another air fryer to give. I want to see your ticket. Do you have it? DJ, give me a song. Give me a song. Give me a song. Come on, shake it. Let me see. Come on. Give it. I want to see it. I want to make sure. I want to make sure. I want to make sure you got it. Okay, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Tickets number. Drum roll, drum roll. Okay, the last 3 digits. 9, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, the last number. 3. 9, 4, 3. Do you have it? Right here. Right here. We have an to give you. 9, 4, 3. The last 3 digits
Just 3
of this
hours
ticket.
and lunch and then come back.
1, 7. Do you have it?
Then just
8, 17. We got 4 laptops to give you guys. 4 laptops.
Please, God. Please, Lord.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me. Okay, these are the last digits now. Listen up. Listen up. 8, 9, 7. 8, 9, 7. Who is it? 8, 9, 7. 8, 9, 7. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at this. Next ticket. Next ticket. I'm loving this. How many computers? 3 more to go. 3 more to go. You're gonna blow. Just make sure it's gonna be you.
Please be me. Please be me.
No. No, no, no. Do something. Do something. Do something on it. Do something on it. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. 7, 8, 1. 7 and
1. Congratulations.
That's crazy. She won.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes.
In the mighty name of Jesus, I thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
Ah.
This, you don't have to win. You just have to be able to reach high enough. Everybody here.
Hey, this way! This way! This way! This way! This way! Hey, you know where you went that way? Middle! This way! This way!
Silence. Backbenchers are all the leaders. Okay, so we're going to work on food. There's a lot of food. More than enough food for everybody. But we're going to follow order. So this is how we're going to do it. Listen up very carefully. When I'm done praying, we're going to start from the front.
I want you to breathe a little bit.
We're going to take that rope, starting from the front. Please, there's more than enough food for everybody. But we need to maintain some order. We'll start from over there. We'll finish that little rope, and then we'll come like this.
Hey, how does it feel to win? Janine, Maposi, how does it feel like to win?
I just want a computer, you guys. You have to trust in the Lord. You
Yes.
don't trust in the Lord, you don't win.
Yes. They won laptop.
Where's your computer?
I'll send them over.
We have another guest here who's in the business, who's seen success in the business. Please, first and foremost, tell us your name.
Yeah, hey guys. My name is Leo. For those who don't know me, Leo. I know my brother introduced me.
Yes, sir.
I know him very well.
Yes. So, Leo, please quickly tell us what is the business and why should people know about it?
Well, the business here, our goal here is we make sure we leave no family behind.
Okay.
What we help families to protect what matters to them, and then to secure a financial future for themselves and their families.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, when you talk about financial future, what exactly is it? Are we talking about insurance or financial literacy? What is it exactly?
Yeah, thank you for that. It's an account that is found in a life insurance index universal life. Pretty much it's found in insurance. Not every accounts or every companies offer this particular account. It's a special account that is found in a few companies. I can name a few of them, for example, Transamerica,
Yes, sir.
Pacific Life, Nationwide, Fidelity.
Yes, sir.
All these companies that I just mentioned, few of them, they have this account called Index Universal Life.
Yes. So now, when did you get into it, and what type of success have you found so far? Aside that they recognize you on the stage, can you quickly tell us, the viewers, when you got in and when you started,
yes,
and what type of success that we were able to see tonight?
Yes, sir. So when I started back in April of this year, and that was because you know how Africans we are.
Yes.
We like to judge really quick.
Exactly.
They always say don't judge, book by its cover. So I took a leap of faith in this business. I studied register for 125 to get my background check and get my business code. And I studied a course I found that cost only less than $30. And I studied for it and I took the exam. I got the license, and now I'm helping families to qualify for this account. Now, as I continue to do this business, help families, the company is paying me by helping a family to qualify for this account.
Yes, sir.
And trust me, if you work hard, anything is possible.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. One last thing. Why is it important for you, to help out other family members, even other people in the community? Why is it important that they should know about this?
Yeah, it's so important to me because, first of all, I'm helping families to protect their lives. It's not only about life insurance, it's an account that can easily eliminate GoFundMe page.
Right.
So many people they want to get sick for free, they want to die for free. The point is here is not about money, it's protect and help. So if I can help one person to eliminate GoFundMe, I will gladly share this information. And guess what? This account comes with probate court system protection, lawsuit protection, bankruptcy. It comes with a lot of benefits, and it has up to 16 benefits. So if you want to know more about this information, reach out to my link. You can comment your numbers and everything will be there down below. I would like to help everybody out there to succeed and make sure they protect whatever what means to themselves and their families.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You heard him. I'm going to put his number down below.
Yes.
So if you're interested, please get in contact with Leo. Again, thank you so much. That's about it. Appreciate for your time, man. Thank you.